No.
Okay. So just one of the things you got to know is there's like a delay. So hopefully messages will start popping up, and then we'll answer them or whatever. So, but you're the Aloha spirit in a person. I mean, every video I see of you, you're just like all happy, and no matter what you're talking about, even if nothing personal, but even if I don't care about the subject, I leave like, I don't know what the hell he said, but I'm pumped. Woo! Anyway.
That's me.
So
that is me.
Yeah. So how many companies do you have now? 4, 5, 7?
I have 4. So there's 3 training companies, and one of those training companies also does government contracting on electrical maintenance and testing. And then the 4th one is a nutrition, like a fitness, nutrition, and health company for people that are 50 and over.
Oh, okay.
Because these companies aren't targeting those people; they're targeting younger people. But I did the math, and actually, the 50-year-old and above
I know anyone over 50.
I wonder, right? Hey, their disposable income is considered the world's 3rd largest gross domestic product. American 50 and older, their spendable income is that much money, right? So I'm like, wait a minute, why are these people not targeting them for fitness stuff? I mean, the seniors are living. I won't say seniors, but we're living longer and longer. So it's like you would think that you would have something specifically geared for them. Instead of like freaking like Jenny Craig or whatever, it's very few companies that target them for that stuff.
Do you think they're harder to reach or something? Do you think the older generation is like harder to reach because a lot of things are done online now and they're not tech savvy?
No, I just think it's just a market that's been overlooked. They don't think that older people are going to want that. But again, it's like you're not changing. Like I'm 50. And I'm active, I'm doing all this stuff. It's like, yeah, they just target the younger folks. But it's like, but what about the older crowd because as you get older, you still feel like you're yourself on the inside. It's like, hey, I'm like, so it's like, they're older, but it's like, you're really targeting the 25-year-old inside that person. So like my company is called Sweet Bigger. So, I won't actually have any products on the market until next year. This year, towards the end of the year, I actually have a company I'm working with in North Hollywood, and they're going to be creating the products for me, and then we'll do like some soft launches in the California area and whatnot, before I actually get some distribution deals and actually boom hit the market with it next year. So
you're not in Hawaii?
So anyway,
hey, let's shout out to Robert Berry. Okay. Shout out to Robert Berry. He said, hey guys. Yo, Robert.
Oh, hey, we're live. Crap, I didn't realize.
I need one qualification. As people have read my LinkedIn stuff, I'm going through a bad move. I don't have my good camera, don't have my good lighting. I'm in my bedroom for crying out loud. But it is what it is, and we're doing it. Carzel Venton, hi.
So anyway, Carzel, aloha. I gotta get centered in this camera home.
I thought this was Hang Loose. This is aloha.
So in Hawaii, I gotta get in the camera. Where the heck is my camera? Oh, there we go. Okay. So Hawaii, this is shaka.
Oh, shaka.
So it's like, hang loose, shaka.
Okay.
Yeah, shaka.
That's what I thought.
So this is where we say hello, what's up? It's all good. Yeah, shaka.
Oh, wait a second. Yep. Sorry, I went to a Budweiser commercial. So what do you? so you got the vitamin for not elderly, but 50 and older.
The mature,
and then you have the mature thing, and then the government contract thing. That's a training thing.
Yeah. So actually, you have Ion Global Contracting, which does 2 things. We provide training solutions to the federal government and to the military. And we also provide electrical testing and maintenance. So we bid on those types of contracts. But it's almost like War Dogs. Like we can bid on anything. We kind of go after everything. It's like War Dogs. Did you ever see that movie, War Dogs?
Yes, I love that movie.
I love that movie. Yeah, I love that movie. But it's like that. But we focus on training and then like electrical maintenance and testing. So there's the fitness and health nutrition company for the seniors. Like I said, the company exists, but it's actually not coming. The products won't be out till next year. So
you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, Sweet Bigger. So you got Sweet Bigger, then you got Ion Global Contracting, and then you have Ion Reliability Training and Consulting, which focuses on commercial training. So like we have virtual virtual reality training and all different types, like a multiplayer webinar experiences. So like if you have like a normal webinar, people to sleep, they get tired. So you know what? You know how you spice that up? We're going to do some live interactive training. So we're going to put you guys in this virtual experience, and woo, it's amazing.
You're like Tony Robbins.
That. I don't know. You could be whatever you want to be in here, right? But we have that. We have like over 200 courses designed on ISO standards, like international standards, electrical safety, all types of stuff, right? Health, ecosystems, the whole nine. And then the other company is called certhustle.com. So people are like, what the heck is certhustle.com? What is that, some shady type of shady thing? No, so what it is, the backstory is, y'all know I was in the Navy, right? I was a submarine
Michael's
guy.
very shady.
I'm a shady fellow in Hawaii.
So, posh, posh, posh.
So you know what it was? When you come up in rank, like I was a mechanic. The truth of the matter is I was not a good mechanic.
Okay.
My family was like, you don't fix nothing in this house. But I'm a mechanic. You ain't fixing nothing in this house. We all know better, right? You're going to break something. But what happened on the submarine is I have a quick mind. So it's like I can memorize stuff. So I would basically memorize those the technical manuals.
Okay.
So you would have people that was better mechanics than me, but I outranked them. So they're like, oh, Dillard, you're a sucky mechanic. I'm like, yeah, but I outrank you. So what's up? Go turn that wrench. So the hustle is, he is Slim Shady.
The Slim Shady. He's a Slim Shady. He's a Slim Shady. Don't make me dance. It's ugly. It's ugly.
Back in the day, I was. That was a long time ago. But anyway, so the hustle, what I learned is like, you know what, you got to get your qualifications. So then when I retired and I came to be a civilian, I saw very quickly in the civilian workforce, people needed certifications to move up. And I said, oh, that's the hustle. It's the new hustle. Oh, certification. Certhustle.com, yeah.
I like it.
So
that's good.
Anyway, yeah. Thanks. So I just the website is there.
That'll be
only
company number 5, ladies and gentlemen, if you're taking track. Certhustle.com.
Yeah. So right now, what's happening is I'm actually tied in with some different educational companies I'll be doing affiliate partnerships with, and they're creating these certificate training programs. So basically, maybe I'll have like 4 or 5 different affiliate partners. So when you go on my website, there'll literally be like thousands of courses that you can pick from. Like, oh, I want to be like a professional ballet shoe bender. Okay, you click on that. Shout out to Karina because she just got her ballet point shoes. Yeah, I want to be a point shoe bender. Right? Sure, go on there, click, do the thing. Here's your certification. Now you're omni-domni. You're a shoe bender person. Like, I may oversimplify, but that's what it is.
And don't forget, there's one more. And then
that's it.
Cool thing, isn't that a business?
Oh yeah. Thank you. I don't do. Yeah, I'm a Christian evangelist. I'm an evangelist.
That's probably the most important one. There's this God guy, and I help tell people about him. But I'm not going to talk about that today.
No. Yeah, but I'm an evangelist. So I what is an evangelist? Evangelist is somebody that tells people the good news, right? So in Christianese, it's a person that tells people about Jesus Christ. But what I found, which is interesting, Mark, is that the gift that everybody, whether you believe in God or not, he gave everybody gifts. So like some people are amazing tennis players. Some people, they love paperwork. The gift came from God, whether you worship him or not. It's a gift. It's your gift. So
you believe in the benevolent parent. I'm Jewish, so I believe in the guy with the stick.
Well, there we go. There you go.
Although one can have the other. What about Rob said this God guy?
Your gift works in any industry. It doesn't matter. The gift is the gift. So like I didn't realize at first, it's like, well, I'm an evangelist. I tell people about God. But then I started to understand like, oh, that's what makes me such a great salesperson. Like I'm internationally ranked 7 years running, like top 1% in what I do. And I actually have a 9-to-5. So most people don't even realize that I have a 9-to-5 job that I actually hold. I call it a 9-to-5, but you're really just always on the clock. So I'm the regional director for a large electrical contracting company in Hawaii. So I bring in millions of dollars for them. I don't have to be in the office. I run it. I run my team. All of the money is coming in. So it doesn't really matter. It's not like, oh, he's not doing his job. I do my job. I'm doing it today, helping people, right? The main thing is I'm making the millions of dollars. The money is coming in, but I'm wise enough to understand, like, I can do all of this stuff at the same. I can do it. and I'm doing it, putting out books and all types of stuff. So anyway, yeah. So there it is, right?
All right, I'm tired.
So,
so what?
I'm tired of saying.
Well, no, just because all that stuff, I'm just like, wow. Yeah, because Anyway, so what do you think? Is there any commonality between all those? You mentioned commonality between your evangelist self and your daytime job and all that, because it's all kind of connecting people with kind of their values, what they need, their pain points, overcoming, all that good stuff. So is there a commonality, you think?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
aside from you being the commonality.
No, that's a great question. The commonality, really, it's training. So when I started doing my 9 to 5, so basically we cover for my division or whatnot, it's maintenance and it's testing. So when I came into the company, I started on a junior level and I saw, you know what? These people are not doing maintenance. They're not doing testing. It's required. And at first I thought that, honestly, I was like, what's wrong with these people? Civilians, right? If it was just the military, they don't act like civilians.
Military guys. Right? It always goes there. You guys were never in the military, you've never experienced discipline, young whippersnapper.
Exactly. So when I first came in, at first, the electricians, they didn't like me. They was like, that Dillard guy, we don't like that guy, right? And so my GM was telling me, Mike, you gotta be a little nicer. I'm like, I'm not being mean to those guys. I'm just telling it like it is. I'm a chief petty officer from the United States Navy. What you expect, right? I'm not gonna bow down and kiss your behind, right? No,
if it doesn't get results, you're just being a jerk. But if it gets results,
exactly. But then I did learn. It's I had to learn, okay, you gotta mellow out, dude. You gotta pump. You're a little too intense. You see now, I'm really intense, but it's a happier intense, right?
It's a Hawaii. It's a what is this? Shaka. It's a Shaka spirit intensity.
Yes.
I'm hanging loose, but I'm in your face.
Spirit, right?
I'm Michael Dillard.
But the training is so I realized that one of your streams is having connections issue. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Yeah. But what I realized was that, you know what? The people weren't buying the maintenance and doing it because it was training. I'm like, oh shoot. If you just train them, then they'll do it. And then I started doing that, and then boom, sales took off, went global, international, right? It just took off. So that's what differentiated me from anybody else. It's you're just trying to sell something. You're not even trying to educate people on why they should do it. Once they know better, they do better, right?
Okay, and they tell you never do this. Now the self-plug, I've been teaching at university level for 20 years, and I'm also a video producer. Oh, who said that? I didn't say that. It wasn't me. It was my dog.
Man, and I was just thinking, I could sure use a facilitator, man, some new instructors, video producers. Actually,
do I get to say aloha?
Huh?
Do I get to say aloha a lot?
I don't know. Let me hear your aloha. Let me see. I gotta hear your aloha. Let me see.
Aloha, brah. I owe you money or what?
You need some work. We gotta work on that.
Okay.
You getting there though, right?
Well, when I started at Boeing, no kidding. I started the same day as 30 guys from Hawaii, and we became fast friends. Yeah. Then they always makes fun of my pidgin. They try to teach me pidgin, and then they just laugh at me. And then one day, I had them all over for dinner. Huh?
Oh yeah.
And one day I had them over for dinner. Oh yeah, Boeing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
cool.
And then a guy that was already there from Hawaii. I probably shouldn't mess his name, Lester Iwamasa. Anyways, that was on the military side, and he brings me into this room, and it's a demo room, kind of almost like Whopper, like in War Games. And he's like, "Hey, what's your name?" Mark Benkover. You just started today, right? Yeah. Where are you from? I'm from Chicago. It's like, oh, hold on, and then he goes to the keyboard, and he hits a button. He goes, "Watch the screens," and I'm like, okay, you see all these explosions and stuff. I'm like, yeah, so what just happened? He goes, I just nuked Chicago. I'm like, oh, nice, welcome. Thanks a lot, guys.
Would you like to play a game?
Yeah, actually, I worked in the mountain for a little bit, and my first day, I said, hey, where's Whopper? And the guy, I don't know rank he was, but he was just like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah, dude, that's a movie. Hey, so Rob said he's down to be like a facilitator and instructor if he can come
Oh
to
no,
Hawaii.
kidding. Yeah. I'll go anywhere.
I'm working on some pretty contracts right now. Actually, me and Kizzy in Parks. Shout out to Kizzy. So you never know if this thing goes down. One of these things, I might be calling you up.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, I know I haven't shaved and I got a hat on because I haven't combed my hair, and I got a bad camera, but I'm better than that. I can train.
You are the original Marky B. You know what? Look, if I think of the original Marky B, I don't think you're gonna come on with the little jacket and it's like, you know what, the hat to the back and this. I'm like, that's Marky B right there.
At least
that's
I'm not. Boy right at least I'm not doing this.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. That'd be like Marky Mark and the Funky Buns, 1991.
Oh, yeah.
That's too far back.
It's Marky Mark and the Funky Buns, 50 years in the future.
I know, right? They'd be like, "Oh, please, no, please."
You know, now I have that song in my head. You know, it's good vibrations. Dun, 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 dun. All right, anyway.
Woo, don't get me jamming, right? Nice, a lot of, you know, you're jumping and you're kicking and you're throwing. It's like, oh, I love those songs. And the music nowadays is so different, right? It's like, it's like, you can't even.
Well, it's all production now.
Huh? Oh,
it's
man.
all production. There's not a lot of connection between the artists and the people. Some people do. Like Tupac, I love Tupac. There's some people that connect, but a lot of people, it's production. They go, oh, you know what? She looks really good. She dresses really good. Mm-hmm. She has a nice body. She can't sing worth you know what, but we're going to produce her and package her, and here you go. Or same with the same thing with guys. Yeah.
And you know, we've all heard that old phrase. It's like, you know, your parents say, you know, this music sucks you're playing. Like, I don't know, this music generation, it sucks, you know. Back in our days, we had real music.
We're parents. Like, oh, we're parents.
And I've literally said that to my daughters before, like, you know what? This music is crap. And they're like, Dad, you can't say our music is crap. It is crap. I'm sorry. It ain't real music. What is that, right? Every generation is different, though, right? So,
what was your favorite song growing up? Any like the top, you know, or one of the top 10?
I would have to say, maybe like LL Cool J. I'm Bad, right? It's like building up, and it's like, dude, no rapper can rap quite like I can. Take a muscle bound man, match his face in the sand. It's like, oh, it's killing. I'm from New Jersey, right? So like when rap first came out, you get all the hot radio stations in New York, right? And they play like the dopest songs that night. Like you could vote on it, basically. Like, so, you know, like it's like a battle between the new songs. And sometimes it was live. So, but there were certain people when they came, you're like waiting. Like, yeah. So
DJs and interaction. Not the DJ going, wah, wah, wah. I mean, a DJ.
Right.
Hi, this is Mark Bencover Drive Time, and we're playing the new song by LL Cool J, Because I'm Bad. We're going to spin it, and you're going to love it. Let's go.
Right. Dude, you're a great host, honestly. The fact that you got me literally dancing I'm dancing and I'm rapping LL J. I haven't done like that in a long time. Like, that's like 30 years. You know what I'm saying? So, good on you. You got some skills there.
Oh, man, these words are overused, but I love your content. I love your energy. Like when you, I mean, aloha is an overused word, but like when you say it, it's like you mean it. It's like, I get it. I get aloha spirit. Yeah. Some people like some of those 30 Hawaiians that I started at Boeing with were like aloha. And I'm like, kudo, get out of here. You don't mean it. You know you don't mean it. So, anyway.
That's funny.
Cool.
Wait, I know you do like you do all types of stuff. I looked at your bio and I was like, this dude does all types of stuff. Don't you like you teach and you do like video producing and you do all types of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Aren't you like an engineer by trade though?
Well, I'll tell the short story.
Man of many hats.
I was going to be a rock star. I was in a band in high school. We were going to go for it. I went to a band practice, like end of July, you know, like most colleges start mid-August, late August. And the drummer, Nick, goes to the guitarist, Jeff, hey, when are you going to Purdue? And I'm like, what? I thought we said we're going to go for it for 2 years and try to be rock stars, and we're not going to go to college. Oh, yeah, we meant to tell you. So I scrambled, and I got into University of Illinois, and then 7 years later, I was an electrical engineer. And unfortunately, or fortunately, however you look at it, I mean, that's made my living. So I was an engineer, program manager, project manager, Six Sigma, black belt, all that good stuff. Did statistics and everything. But my love has always been writing, music, all that creative stuff. But I've never, like the most I made in acting. What?
I said, it's like crazy hard to be, you said you're an electrical engineer?
And I went, not at the time I went, you know how they have those polls? I went to the best electrical engineering school in the country the year I graduated, better than MIT. It's University of Illinois, Champaign-Urbana.
Wow.
Where HAL 2000 was invented from Space Odyssey 2001.
Was it?
Yes, Dave.
Dude, you're like crazy smart. So like when you was 5, you was like trying to build time machines and stuff like that with the toaster? Was you taking it apart and whatnot? Look, Mom.
I did some weird stuff, yeah. I built my own computer as a kid, and And then, back when I was a kid, they had these things called chemistry sets. So not like you get today, but they had some chemicals in there that you wouldn't be allowed to have today. And I was just like going, I wonder what happens when you take this magnesium strip, light it on fire, and put some sulfur on it.
Not
good. Not good.
Did you do that in your house? Oh my goodness! Did you burn a hole in the floor?
My dad went, Carolyn, why did we get him this? Of all our children, it's probably worse. No, I didn't burn a hole in the floor. I did it in the garage, but still, it's pretty cool.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. That's some of the stuff we use on our countermeasures. So your sub is going to track you. It's like launch the countermeasure. You see in the movie, right? So those things, when the water hits them, it activates. So it's like it literally, if that thing activated, it will like burn holes through the floor in the submarine. Like it's that hot. Like the water just keeps making it hotter and hotter. So that's what you said. What you used, I was like, oh, dude, did you burn a hole in your floor? Like that's some serious stuff.
I actually worked on countermeasures for the B1 and the B2. The defensive subsystem and the that was fun. I started off on the military side and then I went to commercial. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
You're crazy smart. You know what you're like? You know the guy, since we're both 80s people, right? You know the guy and he's in Ferris Bueller.
I love you, man.
His name. He's like, you know, Ferris Bueller. That teacher?
Oh, yeah.
Ferris
Bueller.
Yeah. He's like, I mean, he's still famous. He's still making, like he just made a TV show. What's it called? Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, Schitt's Creek.
Yeah. Like that guy there, he's crazy smart. Like this guy was one of the people up there with like Alan Greenspan, like doing finances. I mean, crazy smart. But if you look at this other show. Really? Okay.
Yeah,
so it's like how do you go from that to that, right? So when I look at you, I'm like, you're like the same ilk, right?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? You're cut from the same cloth. You got this whole other persona, this whole other side of you. I mean, and I think honestly, really, like I think that's about to blow up for you. I think you're about to blow up in that area, quite honestly. It works for you.
Well, what are you talking about, Michael? Do I have 2 personalities? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Hey, there's hat to the back, and then there's hat to. So it's like, Mark.
I don't want to give that company any. Yeah.
Hat to the back. Now you got the original Marky B boy. Yeah. No.
That's cool. Well, I mean, I don't want to take a lot of time. This was super enjoyable. But do you have anything to say to our audience? I think we still have Rob, and I think we still have Carzel, and a couple other people might be on that aren't saying anything. They're called trolls.
Yeah, actually. Well, you know what? I'm in training, and Rob is also in training. So one thing that occurred to me is, you know, I know there's other people that's going to be watching this, and it's about pain points. And, you know, Rob, if you're still out there, you know, you can chime in on this too, please. But, you know, online training, I really kind of got punched in the face when COVID hit last year, because most of my training was all live training, and then everything just stopped. Money just stopped. I'm like, crap, I don't have anything online. So I kind of started looking into some different things online, different platforms, and I reached out to one company. They're like, sure, we need $50,000. I said, I'm so sorry, did you say $50,000? And they're like, yes. Like, it was not a big deal. I'm like, you understand, I write curriculum, right? I was a master training specialist in the Navy. I write my own curriculum.
Right.
So then I was like, no. And she told me, she was like, you know what? Don't worry, you'll level up. She wasn't being condescending. It's like, okay, you're new, you're kind of starting, you'll be okay. Right. One day you'll be able to spend $50,000 on a freaking training course. So I went out there and I started looking around. I look at all this training. I'm like, the new training nowadays, I'm on camera, training, right? The new training is basically, it's like PowerPoint slides,
I hate
freaking live videos, right? And you can download this and that. So really, you know, if you have somebody that you want to do online classes, so now I'm actually going to be hiring some video producers, right, to take videos of me just giving the training that I used to give.
Producer.
Who do I know that's a video producer? Must have a flair for 80s music and high level intellect. You're hired.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my point is that there's a lot of people that are in training companies, and now we kind of all got slapped around because COVID. So now we realize we need to be online. So like Mark, people like you are actually really in demand, like right now. That skill set you have is so valuable, right? So
well, you know, my vision is
what's your vision?
I work for you and help you do the course thing, but then we turn it around, and not only do we produce for your current companies, we add a fifth or sixth, and we are the ones that are asking $50,000 for putting together that training for whoever.
This man is hired.
It's like, oh yeah, remember when you asked me? We put together better training for the same amount of money.
You're talking right. I mean, on the real, I am gonna reach out to you about this for real. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
I mean,
people.
So yeah, so shouting out.
Time, but there's something about you. Something
Wait, what
about
is that?
You, baby.
I love your energy, right? You're real genuine. That's the thing, man. I think this is why people love you so much. I mean, quite honestly, right? You're just your genuine self. It's like you don't try and put on airs for anybody. It's like, this is me, take it or leave. You don't like it? Guess what? I'm gonna keep laughing and stuff. Oh well, if you do, you
do. Somebody left it this morning, if you know what I'm saying.
And you know what? But look what just happened. Hey, but look at what just happened. One door shut, and literally, bam, another door just.
Oh yeah.
You see how
totally believe in that. Yeah.
Not even 12 hours later.
Right. I'm totally believing that.
Yeah, because me and you, we're gonna be like this. We're gonna be like this. We're gonna be working together. No lie. Really.
Cool.
So
I'd love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Me too. So that's my shout out. If you're in the training industry and you need to get online, you need to reach out to Mark. You need to reach out to Mark for the video photography stuff for your courseware, because you know you need it. I know you need it. Mark is the dude. Hit him up.
Yep. EOCstudios.com.
And there you go. Same
yeah. If you need inspiration, go to Michael's Instagram. I think it's only one right now, right? Or did you add a second one already? You were going to add a second one.
So Instagram is Michael M. Dillard. It literally is my name. But again, that's an evangelistic post. There's going to be some other.
That's what I said. If you need spiritual uplift, go to that one. Then if you need
and then,
contracting help for, well, you sell it. It's your stuff. Hey, Charlene.
Hey, Charlene. We got our sister in the house. Yeah, so if you're looking for spiritual encouragement, then go to my Instagram account, Michael M. Dillard, right? I post live on there regularly. I just launched a podcast. It's called Fully Submitted with Brother Mike. It's on like 5 or 6 different platforms now. Business stuff, of course, I'm on LinkedIn. You type in Ion Global Contracting or Michael M. Dillard, bam, it's going to pop up. You'll see my face. And since I lost like 50 pounds, the guy on that picture, that's not my older brother. That actually is me. I got to get my new picture.
Is that Rerun? No, just kidding.
I had a friend reach out.
Rerun's like this, right? Rerun? And
right.
They have a hat like that?
Rerun. right?
All right, so we should end with what is it again? Shaka.
Shaka, shaka,
Shaka.
hey.
And aloha,
Yeah.
everyone. Look up
Aloha.
Michael. Oh, wait a second. He's that way. Michael and Mark.
Yes.
Aloha.
All right.
Thank you very,
Aloha.
very much. Peace out.
That's mahalo. Mahalo.
Oh,
is
mahalo.
thank you. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Yes.
Oh, mahalo.
There you go.
All right. Talk to you later.